Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be my March favorites. It is now April. We're like flying through this year. I did not do a favorites video in February just because I was so busy. I was doing so much. I just didn't have time, girl. I had other videos I wanted to get up for you guys. So I decided to skip on the favorites. And so everything I was loving in like February, which wasn't much because I didn't try much new makeup, but I just kind of incorporated it into this favorites video. So don't forget to subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know what your favorites were down below in the comment section. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you guys is a non-beauty favorite, and this is actually something that I've been obsessed with for a very long time, like years and years now. And this is the, I think I've been loving these since I was a little girl, but this is the Clear Choice Black Cherry flavored sparkling water beverage. And it doesn't have to be this brand. They sell a lot of different brands. They sell them at Walmart. I forgot what Walmart's brand is. I think Walmart's brand is like Sam's Choice or something like that, but you can get them at your local grocery stores. They're just like carbonated flavored water, and they are so good. The black cherry is my favorite, but I also like the white grape and the raspberry. Oh my god, I drink them at least once a day. Like, I go to the grocery store and just clean out my favorite flavors, and they're so cheap. They're like 4 for $3 usually at my local grocery store, or like 68 cents or something like that. So I love these. They have no sugar, no sodium, and no calories. So it's like, it's my juice fix without having to drink juice. So moving on, I have one hair favorite also, and I kind of wore my natural hair a couple of times this month. So this is the Eco Styler Professional Styling Gel. This is the one with argan oil. They came out with the one recently with black castor oil, but I have not found that in my local hair stores, and it takes me forever to get through this big thing of gel because I barely wear my hair out, so I don't really need it right now. But this is the one with argan oil, and it works just fine. I was wearing a high puff and a bun, and I was using this to just smooth my hair down. So I love this Eco Styler gel. It works really good on my 4C hair, and I hear y'all, I will have you a natural hair favorites video up very soon. I promise, give me like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have it up. But yeah, I know y'all been asking about that, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's move into some makeup brushes. I have 5 makeup brushes here that I want to show you guys, and the first 2, like, if y'all know me, if y'all been watching me, then y'all know that I am a diehard beauty blender fan, like a beauty blender for life. Like, that's my thing. But this month and last month a little bit, I guess, I was trying to use some brushes actually for my foundation and concealer. I wanted to just be a little different and use a few brushes, and I have been getting some good brushes in my Morphe subscription boxes over the last few months. If you guys don't know about the Morphe subscription box, I've done a video on it, and I always have it linked down in my description box, so check it out. But it's just a monthly brush subscription, and you get over $30 worth of brushes every single month, and they're always really good brushes. But anyway, the brushes that I have been loving, the one for my foundation I've been loving is the E7. This is from their Elite collection, and it buffs out my foundation so good. Like, I use this most of the month and didn't really use my beauty blender very much. And again, this is the E7. These brushes are super affordable. It's a really nice dense brush, but it's not too stiff where you can't really move the product around. So I really like that about it. Definitely check it out. It's a smaller brush than what I usually use. However, I'm definitely loving it. The next one I have is from their Gunmetal collection, and I've been using this one. As you can see, it's a little smaller, but I've been using this one for concealer. And this is the G33 brush. It has this nice, can you guys see that? This like pointed angle here, and it does really well with getting in your inner corner and really buffing that product out. This is just another like kabuki style brush, very dense brush, and it does really well buffing out your concealer and also buffing out the edges of your concealer really well, so you don't have that distinct line of demarcation. These brushes are just amazing. So if you haven't tried Morphe brushes, check them out. Then I just have a few more brushes here. The first one is this NARS Eita brush dupe. I showed you guys this probably about a year ago in my AliExpress brush haul video. And I got this NARS Eita brush dupe off of AliExpress, and it works so well. It's been holding up. It's about a year old and I haven't had any problems with it. It sheds just a little bit, but I heard actually the NARS Eita brush sheds also. But it's great for contouring, as you can probably tell. Like a monkey can contour with this brush, and it just makes everything so easy. So I would check this out. I will buy it off AliExpress for real. But you can also, of course, NARS sell this same brush, and it's just a little pricey, like $55. But again, I got it from AliExpress. Another Morphe brush is this highlighting brush. This is the Morphe M510, and I used it today, and I actually bought another one because I love it so much. But it is perfect for placing that highlighter on the tips of your cheekbones. It's the perfect size. It did lose a little bit of its shape. It was a little more tapered when I got it, but it still works just fine. I really love this brush for highlighter. I use it so much more than like a traditional fan brush. This is the one I definitely go for. Then the last brush that I have is this Real Techniques. This is the contour brush, but I use it for setting powder. I use a lot of different setting powders, mostly loose powders, and they just get really messy and get on my nerves. So I like to dip this little brush in, tap it off, and then just go ahead and add it underneath the eyes. And it just places just the right amount of product underneath my eyes. It doesn't make the product too heavy or too cakey, which I hate. I feel like sometimes the beauty blender, when I dip my wet beauty blender into the powder, it just makes it a little bit more powdery and cakey than I would like. So this brush is really nice for adding that powder on there. And if you're not baking, you can sweep it right away with the same brush, and the product seems to just melt into your skin when you use this brush. I'm like jumping all around here, but let's go into skincare. I have one skincare item that I really feel like saved my skin. You guys know that I went on my Cancun trip in February, early March, and my skin was like totally burnt when I got back. If you guys haven't seen those vlogs, then I'll link them in this video. But my skin was like totally burnt. I mean, lips were gray, face was just dark and burnt and peeling, and it was awful. So the thing that I feel like saved my skin, actually there were two things. The first one is the Dr. Brandt Microderm Abrasion Age Defying Exfoliator, and I was doing like skin updates and what I was doing to my skin to help it out every single day on Snapchat, and I probably mentioned this every single day. Like somebody snapped me and was like, girl, you're only supposed to use that 2 to 3 times a week. I'm like, I'm telling you, my skin needs it. Like I need to get all this dead skin off. I was using it like every day. Side note, if you're not following me on Snapchat, go ahead and follow me. But anyway, this is again the Dr. Brandt Microderm Abrasion Exfoliator. This stuff is very expensive. I think it's $79 for this bottle, but I got it in my BoxyCharm, so I only paid for the BoxyCharm box. I didn't pay for this, the full price, but I feel like I would totally buy it again. Like I said, it saved my skin. It left my skin feeling really clean and really soft. Like just all that stuff that was on my skin, I feel like was just gone after I used this. And it wasn't too abrasive either. Sometimes exfoliators can be very abrasive, but this was not too abrasive. It felt like a luxury product. So if you have any issues with your skin, I would definitely check out this exfoliator. Then to go along with that, another product that I discovered because of that whole skin fiasco was the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream. I have the small one. I didn't want to pay for the big one because I feel like I'm not going to be able to use this in the summertime. This moisturizer is just so, I don't want to call it heavy, but it is a thicker moisturizer, and I definitely wouldn't wear it in the summertime, like the spring or the summer. But for right now, while it's still cool out, this moisturizer is amazing. Nothing helped my skin. Nothing at all. When I tell you my skin was like, it was just so dry and disgusting, and dry skin is not a phrase that I would ever use about myself. This really brought my skin back to life. It really brightened my skin, and this is like the best moisturizer that I have ever used. So if you have dry skin, I would definitely recommend this IT Cosmetics moisturizer. I have 2 more jars this size that I will be going through, but I love this. Love it. So let's move into the makeup now. I have this my favorite lip liner ever. This is the MAC Cosmetics Night Moth lip liner. I have never found a dupe for Night Moth. Never, ever, ever. If you guys know a good dupe for Night Moth, let me know. But I have never seen one. It is the deepest berry shade lip liner that I have ever come across, and it's just a staple. Every time the fall and the winter come out, I have to pull out Night Moth lip liner. It is my favorite lip pencil ever. It's just such a beautiful lip pencil. You can wear it all over as a lip color if you would like, and I just love MAC's lip pencils in general, but this is definitely my favorite. Another liner that I have is this eyeliner. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon Eyeliner, and this eyeliner is very, very black, and it stays put on the waterline like no other. Like, look how black that is. And literally it stays on your eyeline all day. You don't have to worry about it coming off or moving or disappearing throughout the day. This is a really great everyday eyeliner. It's Marc Jacobs. It's a tad bit expensive, but I definitely think it's worth the price tag because, like I said, you don't have to worry about your eyeshadow budging all day. This stuff is great. Two eyeshadow palettes that I've really been loving this month. The first, I actually got you guys a tutorial out with this eyeshadow palette like a week or so ago. This is the Master Palette by Mario. This is such a nice palette. I feel like I didn't get to play with it as much as I wanted to when it first came out, but I've gotten a chance to play with it this month a lot more, and I totally love it. You can do so many looks with this eyeshadow palette. I feel like when you first look at it, it doesn't look as inspiring as you hope it to, but then once you start playing with the colors, you realize there's so much versatility with this palette. So I don't think it's still available, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. All her palettes are limited edition. So I'm sorry for mentioning it, but I had to be true to myself and let you guys know I loved it. Then an eyeshadow palette that you can get this month, or hopefully all months, is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This eyeshadow palette is everything I dreamed it would be and more. Smells like peaches, first off, which I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you guys have seen this like 1,000,003 times, but this eyeshadow palette is absolutely amazing. It's perfect for springtime, so I will be trying to get more looks out with this palette. I think I already got one look out with it, but I'll be trying to get more looks out with this palette. So let me know what you guys want to see. Any particular color that you want me to do a look with, let me know down below, and we're gonna get some good stuff out for you. Only a few more items. I feel like this video is getting long, but I want to show you guys some foundations that I've been using. The first combination I've been rocking so much. I'm actually rocking it today, and this is the MAC Matchmaster foundation in the color number 6, and then the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in, I believe this is in 173. I just have a little small sample size of it, but it's actually been lasting me so long. I have been mixing these two like crazy, and I just love, it's the perfect color match. It's the perfect amount of coverage. It looks great in pictures. This foundation, these foundations together, just, I love them. I love them. I don't particularly love the Makeup Forever Ultra HD on its own. I do like the Matchmaster on its own, but I feel like it's going to be very light for me very soon. So mixing these two together definitely helped, and I've been really loving this combo. Then I took it super old school over the last few months, and I've been rocking this CoverGirl Queen All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation so much. I remember when this foundation first came out, that was like 5 years ago, and I ran and bought it, and I mean, this foundation is gorgeous on the skin. If you're looking for a good full coverage drugstore foundation, this CoverGirl foundation is amazing. I am in the color Amber Glow in this foundation, and this is my second bottle of this, and I really like it. It is just one of the best foundations at the drugstore in my opinion. And last but not least, this bomb ass concealer powder combination that I've been rocking this month is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everybody was right about it. I don't know what took me so long to get it, but the applicator is just so wonderful because it's like this huge doe foot applicator. It is not a normal size doe foot applicator. The product is so full coverage. I don't even have a lot to cover under the eyes, but this Shape Tape is super full coverage without looking cakey or heavy, so that's very important. And then I've been setting it with the Kat Von D Lock It setting powder in translucent. I really like this setting powder. It definitely gives my Laura Mercier a run for her money. I bought a new Laura Mercier. If you guys have been watching my empties, you know I finished it. So then I bought a new one, and I haven't even opened that one because I've been kind of obsessed with this one. So this again looks really nice underneath the eyes. Makes your under eye area look very smooth. It doesn't dry out my under eyes at all. So I really like this Lock-It setting powder. It's great. Alright you guys, so I've officially talked your ear off. That is the end of this favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know what your favorites were for the month of March down below. Again, don't forget to like, thumbs up this video, and also subscribe. Also follow me on my social media if you have not. My Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Facebook. Always popping. That's how you keep up with me in between uploads. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.